So here you can see the first question is, let A equals to 1, 2, 3 and relation R is given 1, 2, 2, 3 and 1, 3. Be a relation on A. Then we have to find out this R is symmetric, transitive or reflexive and symmetric. There are three options. So first of all, the set is A 1, 2, 3 and relation value is given here 1, 2, 2, 3 and 1, 3. So from the definition of transitivity, we know that when there are three elements in a set and if AB belongs to R and BC belongs to R, so that implies AC also belongs to R. If this condition is there, means that relation is transitive relation. So here 1, 2 belongs to R and 2, 3 also belongs to R. So we have to find out 1, 3 and we are getting here 1, 3 also belongs to R. Meaning is this is clearly transitive only. So this is our answer. The answer is B. So here question number 2. Question is, let R be a relation in a set N given by R equals to AB such that A equals to B minus 2 where B is greater than 6. Then there are three options. Question is given in terms of natural numbers. R is there in terms of natural number. So one by one we will apply here values here in the condition A equals to B minus 2. So condition, in the condition it is that B is greater than 6. So we'll start from here. If we are taking B equals to 7, that is more than 6. So A value will find out A equals to B minus 2. So this is A equals to 7 minus 2 equals to 5. So AB we are getting 5, 7. But you can see in the options, this 5, 7 is not given. Next we are taking when B equals to 8. A equals to B minus 2. So A equals to 8 minus 2. So we are getting here 6. So AB equals to 6, 8. So finally we are getting here 6, 8. So we can see option C we are getting. So C is our final answer. 6, 8 belongs to R. So this is the way to find elements of any relation value. So question number 3. Here question is, find the value of tan inverse 1 by 5 plus tan inverse 1 by 7 plus tan inverse 1 by 3 plus tan inverse 1 by 8. So for solving this, we have to find out, we have to use properties based on inverse trigonometric functions. So the property will use here tan inverse x plus tan inverse y. And this is tan inverse x plus y by 1 minus x into y. So we will take first to tan inverse 1 by 5 plus tan inverse 1 by 7. And then we will use property. Then next to tan inverse 1 by 3 plus tan inverse 1 by 8. Then we will use property. So after calculating, we are getting here tan inverse 1. And we know that tan inverse 1 is pi by 4 and pi by 4 is 45 degree. So our option is option C. This is 45 degree. So question number 4, it is, let f from R tends to R as fx equals to 10x plus 7. Find the function g from R tends to R such that GOF, composition between G and F, is equal to FOG is equal to identity function on R. Means we can write that IR also. So we have to find out here function G. So we know the definition of inverse of a function, that when f from R tends to R is 1, 1 on 2, there exists g from R tends to R, that is also 1, 1 on 2, such that FOG is equal to GOF is equal to IR. So we can write that this G is called inverse of F. F inverse equals to G. So we have to use this definition. So we have Fx and we will find out here inverse of F, and that value will be G. So we know that Fx is Y. Y is 10x plus 7. Here Y is given in terms of x. we will find out x in terms of y. So after calculating, we are getting here x equals to y minus 7 by 10. And this is inverse value, we know that. So we can write f inverse y is equal to x is equal to y minus 7 by 10. And given part from the question, f of g equals to g of f equals to IR. So we can write f inverse equals to g equals to y minus 7 by 10. So this is our final answer. So we'll find out answer is there or not. In the first, you can see 5y plus 2. This is not the correct answer. B, 10y plus 7. Again, not the correct answer. But C, none of these, because this option is not given. So here answer option is C. That is the correct option. So question number 5. If the set A contains 5 elements and set B contains 6 elements, then number of 1 1 onto mappings from A to B we have to find out. So you can see number of elements in first set A is 5 and number of elements in second set B is 6. So you can see I have drawn arrow diagram for showing this. So if you are showing like that also, so it is clearly it is very clear that we can't find out 1 1 onto mappings from here. So we can write number of 1 1 onto mappings is 0, means option is C, 0. Then question number 6. In question number 6, question is f from r plus tends to right hand open interval minus 5 to infinity given by fx is equal to 9x square plus 6x minus 5. Then f inverse is, means we have to find out inverse of f. So whenever we have to find out f inverse, means we have to find out x value in terms of y. So in the question, fx is given, fx is 9x square plus 6x minus 5. So these types of questions we have to solve by using identity. Means here we are splitting this middle term into 2 into 3x into 1. So it will be in the form of a plus b whole square, 3x plus 1 whole square. So we are taking this value y plus 6 and 3x plus 1 whole square and then taking square root both sides. So we are getting here root over y plus 6 minus 1 is equal to 3x, and after that x value root over y plus 6 minus 1 whole divisible by 3. So this is our answer, but here in options answer is not given, so we can write none of these. This is the correct option. Question number 7. fx is 2x plus 3 and gx is 9x. Then we have to find out FOG2. So first of all we have to find out FOGX. F of gx and then gx, we will write gx function, that is 9x, and then finally fx function, that is 2x plus 3. So we'll have here 18x plus 3. Now we will apply in place of x 2. So FOG2. So finally we are getting 39. So option is B. This is our final option. Now question number 8. In question number 8, let R be a relation on n of natural numbers defined by n is related to m. Condition is n divides m. Then R is reflexive and symmetric. Second, transitive and symmetric. Third, reflexive, transitive but not symmetric. So we have to use this condition for this relation. So first of all, we will write R is a relation from natural number to natural number, where R is given nm such that n divides m, means n completely divides m. So reflexive we will discuss first. We know that every natural number divides itself. So it is clearly reflexive. In symmetric, if AB belongs to R, so we have to find out B also belongs to R. But here we are getting, if we are taking two numbers, A equals to 2 and B equals to 8, and then we will find out 8 divisible by 2. Yes, clearly it is divisible. We know that we are getting 4. But when we are taking reverse of this, means 2 by 8, you know that this is not completely divisible. So we can write AB belongs to R but BA does not belong to R. So this is non-symmetric or not symmetric. So transitive, if AB belongs to R and BC belongs to R, then AC also belongs to R. So we'll take example for this. If A equals to 2 I am taking, B equals to 4 and C equals to 8. So AB belongs to R, yes, 2 divides 4 completely. So 2, 4 belongs to R. Then BC belongs to R means 4, 8 belongs to R, 4 divides 8 completely. Now AC also belongs to R, we have to find out, then only we can write R is transitive. So you can see here AC equals to 2, 8. Yes, this 2 completely divides 8. So we can write this R is transitive. So here we are getting R is reflexive but are not symmetric, and R is transitive also. So we have option, we have here third option, reflexive and transitive but not symmetric. So this is our answer. Option C is the final answer.